there's a thing there. Amazing thing is, I might have to stay on here. This foot here, a little bit wet. Wow. Yeah. In that grass, it's a little stump. So, that, yeah.
Another live show. Everybody.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the 76th show. 76. 52 weeks in a year, 12 months in a year, 76 shows. Hey Siri. 76 divided by 12.
76 divided by 12 is about 6.3.
I've done that wrong, haven't I?
Yeah, by 50.
Yeah. No, divide by 50. No.
Oh, it's 76, at least 76 weeks.
How many 12s go into 76?
No,
Oh, this is a terrible start to the show. I was trying to work out how many shows we've done. How many years have we been doing this?
A year has 52 weeks.
It does. So how many shows have we done? Year and a half, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Year and a half. Anybody else that knows a basic maths, let us know. Is it a year and a half? Probably is. Thereabouts. Anyway, welcome to the show. Great start. Nice and smooth. I thought that'd be really simple to do. Wasn't, as it turned out, because you need to know how to count. But anyway, welcome. And I hope you're all doing well. And I'll read through the comments. I am on the iPod, as we call it, iPad. So hopefully it works. Hello from Richmond Hill, Ontario. V10F with 1 million kilometres. That's Patrick McCohen. Hi from Derek, MCM5, Swanscombe, 400 miles. Danish Manjhai, hello. You are on Facebook. Welcome. Rob Hitch, hello everyone. Rob from Farnborough here in Motion V8 and Nicola Plus, 500 kilometres, he thinks. Norbert's on from Poland. He's got an InMotion V5F plus, oh no, he's done 7,300 kilometres on that one. An InMotion V10F weighs on 5,400 kilometres. That is a high mileage rider right there. Well done, Norbert. That is awesome. That's some miles you stacked on. James is in the house. James Mucklin. Hello. Tevlon Viber. Hello from Amsterdam on a Gotway ACM. Sweet. James is riding a Nikola Plus. He's got 700 miles on it and he's from Pennsylvania, US of A. United States of America. Brilliant. Well, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the show. This week we have got some news with some videos in it. 3 new viewers' videos that were sent across to Mario. I haven't seen them, so I'll be watching them for the first time with you. Mario came in last week and spread his cold into the office. Don't you love it when people do that? So I'm feeling a bit under the weather, and that's Mario's fault, as most things are around here. Dinesh says my is century. Okay, good. Shane is in the house. He is from Guernsey, Channel Islands, and he's got an M10 with 45 miles on it. Now for an M10, that's like doing 1,000 miles because it's such a cool little pocket rocket machine. We've got 9,128 subscribers now, I think. It's going up 6 degrees. Keep an eye on it. If you haven't already, go to our Instagram account. Oh, and like this video. Go and smash the old like button there. It's just down there or somewhere there. Go and click the thumbs up. Apparently YouTube really, really likes that. EUC Adventures from Burnham-on-Sea. Popular place there. I have been there. MCM, Ninebot 1, MSX, KS18, lost count of miles. And that is actually Rich Gardner White, who we would love to see at one of the ride-outs at some point. Maybe. Is that possible, Rich, that you could be at a ride-out? Because we wait around for you. We're like, where is he? And then we're all sad when you don't turn up. It's good to see you change your YouTube name to EUC Adventures, though, because that gives me a glimmer of hope that you might be stacking some miles on your machines. Possibly. Who knows? If Rich Skull was here in the chat, where is he? He should know by now, the time of thing. He would be supporting me on this. So Rich Gardner White, get out. Get out wherever you are. So this, well, since last week, I've been riding the M10-3. I still haven't been on the V8F. There hasn't been time. So I hate saying I haven't got time, because what it really means, you've done something else instead of do whatever it is you're talking about. So I've been doing other things than riding the V8F. I do want to ride it. Oh, look at this. Now there's a story behind this. There's a story behind this. Cut. This mug here. Thank you very much, Magic Hand. Beautiful, isn't it? That is handmade by a customer who is local, and so a shout out to Ian Robinson, who has got his own pottery, and he made this mug. How amazing is that? It's a massive mug, and it's got dragonfly on it each side. Homemade. Epic. It's a massive mug, like me. Oh, beautiful. That's the second cup of tea I've had in it ever. So that was today. It's only a couple of hours ago I got that. It has been formed here locally in Mitcheldean and glazed in Mitcheldean. Hand-built mug. And Mario and Mike got one as well, didn't you? It's not the same, different. Both different. We're all different, we're all unique. So special.
Bring them?
Sorry?
Should I bring them?
Should you bring them? Hey, well, you could do. It's a free world, isn't it? We've all got autonomy. Some more than others. Mario's got an interesting video as well as Sneaky Peeky. Keep an eye out on the Sneaky Peeky video. Otherwise you'll miss it if you blink. But in there is something a little bit different, shall we say. Not your usual shenanigans. Does this live chat where it does? Yes, good. So I've been riding the Monster the other day on, what day was it? It was Thursday, Friday last week. Oh, look at that, there's the other one. That's a good example. So it's slightly smaller. This is Mario's mug. Handmade. Nothing to do with wheels. But, well, it is to do with wheels because Ian bought a V10 off us. Came in and collected it and is learning. So give him some words of encouragement because he's only just setting out on being able to move a few meters forward, but has been trying very hard. So if you're watching, keep it up, Ian. There we go. So we've got another Ian in the house, Ian Williams. MSX, 100 volt, 1230 watt hours. He's done 6,448 kilometers. He's got an InMotion V8, 2,228 kilometers, and an MSX 100 volt, 2,200 watt hours. He's done 198 kilometers on that bad boy. So there you go. How many new riders have we got here? How many people are watching, haven't commented, and also haven't got a wheel? Because if you haven't got a wheel and you're watching because you're interested in the community, comment below and then we can help you out. We had a few new people on last week. It was quite inspiring to see people actually thinking about getting into riding. So yeah, encouragement. Rich Skull's new. Yeah, kind of, in a way. But you're in the house now, Rich Skull. Good. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well at work. Omoro Edwards, Red G, hi, Gold Ninebot, C. 400 miles he's done on that bad boy. If you go to electricpeople.org, you can check it out. Omoro has posted some pictures up there of his Gold Ninebot. So head on over there and you'll see it. I've just realised I'm not seeing the live feed, which is interesting. As in, is it because it's just not playing? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's weird. On the iPod, it just crashes out. Weird.
Apple. Apple.
It's not Apple. If it was Android, it'd be a problem. I've just literally pressed play. The play button was on the centre of the screen, which is just unusual. Dinesh says, Apkayo Si Ho. On Facebook. I'm not sure he's a unicycle rider. Could just be following along by accident. Because, yeah, don't think he's actually got a wheel. Rich S rides a wheel off-road like he's new. That was from Rich Gardner White. I'm not sure what to say to that, but apart from true. Good observation. 33NG KS16X 209 miles, and he's from the UK. So Rich Skull from the UK. 33INGE is from the UK. Rob Hitch is UK. Rich Gardner White's UK. How many people else are in here? UK. We've got a few. We've got Poland, Pennsylvania, USA. Oh man, Guernsey. There we go. Ian Rowe, another Ian, the third Ian in the show, has got an MSX 84 volt, 530 miles on it. Hello Ian, how are you today? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Have you got anything to add to the show? Has anyone got anything to add to the show? Any stories they'd like to share? Comment. And Omoro, yeah, UK as well. Yeah, there we go. Michael King, just had a lady at the park I'm riding with lose of words with my EUC. Love it. Senator Perry is from the US of A as well, where I believe there's the election coming up soon, is there? I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Trump's going to win again anyway, so what's the point? Be back in again. So I've got a good hand on US politics. I understand it, you know. I've got a good grasp of it. Ian Takeover has been announced by Ian Rowe. It's like a siege of the comments section because there's so many Ians. Do you think proportionally there's more Ians that ride electric unicycles than there are any other name? It's a good question, isn't it? So if you group up all the names of electric unicycle riders, are there more Ians than any other name? I'm putting together a searchable online database of PEVs, PEVs, looking for good sources of data. That's Ian Rowe. So if you can help Ian out, he's putting together a searchable online database of PEVSs. What is the database going to contain, Ian? Is it resellers or is it riders and their vicinity to you if you're looking into it? What kind of database is it? What are you trying to do here with that database? Senator Perry, if I can make it work, I'll add a solar tracker video write-up for electric people. Yes, please do. That would be excellent. Ian, how many miles roughly do you think you've done over the years? Don't really know. Probably 15,000? 20,000? More? 30,000? I don't know. I'll have to sit there and really think about it. I know I've definitely done 1,000 because we filmed that. So that's good. And I've done, I don't know how many wheels I've done 1,000 kilometres on now. Not that many, is it? 3, 4, so 4,000 miles. Oh, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be about 30,000. 30,000 miles, something like that probably. unfortunately I keep selling these wheels off, so I can't even keep one and see what it's at. So scoping out a ride for the summer. Penzance to Land's End. Details will be posted on SWEUC Facebook page. So head on over there if you really want to. There's already members on that. It's not a new page, new group, should I say. Teflon Viber. Can a 64 volt battery be used on a 100 volt wheel? No, it can't. Imro, for his database, he is looking for product information. So you can find wheels that meet certain specs. At the moment, the info is primary in our heads rather than one place. There you go. So each week you can gather more data if you want. So you can have drop-down menus and things, are you? So you can select whether you want long range, short range, all that sort of business, I would assume. You can have some sort of front end to it, are you? The database is going to be hidden in the background, and at the front end you go, right, how many miles would you like to do per charge? And you enter in 20, and then it starts limited based on that data set, I assume, is what you're going to do. If so, that is sweet. I feel that using everyday EUCs, even short distances, feel long when walking. Absolutely right. Yes, absolutely right. If I ever forget mine, I go into town, I like to park out of town because I'm a cheapskate. So I don't want to pay for the parking in town, so I park in a Tesco's car park. Do you ever do that? Or not? Wait, you haven't got a car, have you? Yeah. Does anyone know where you can get a cheap car from? Because Mario, his other car, took a nap and it's now sleeping somewhere in a yard built for napping cars. It's there. Don't want to go into that too much. But he needs a new car. Anything, you got how much?
500.
So he's got £500 a month, but for 1 month to spend on it. So 500 quid, and that's it, maximum. So any ideas? Anyone selling a motor? What, governor? Got a motor here for you. 500 quid. All in, MOT, 12 months, good to go. Something like that. So good MOT, no holes in it, ideally seats in the windscreen. Or windshield for our American viewers. Yeah, 500 quid. Or he'll swap his wheel for it, will you? Or not swap your wheel for it. Would you swap your wheel? Here we go. It's a test of how much you like your electric unicycle. Would you swap your wheel for a car that was valued at £450, £500? We need the countdown timer, don't we?
Yeah. I would.
You would?
But I need to buy a new wheel then.
So you do that, then buy a new wheel?
Yeah.
Because, interesting point here, I'm thinking of trading one of my wheels with the guy that owns the Indian takeaway down my road, because he wants a wheel, and he joked the other night that he'd give me like X amount of takeaways if I gave him a wheel. What do you guys think? Comment below. Should I trade one of my wheels for a certain amount of Indian takeaways? I mean, it's like 2 years supply. I mean, get in. It's brilliant. I could ride it there as well. I just have to walk back. So
Not bad.
not bad.
Because
So
a
that's
lot
what I'm
of
thinking.
wheels.
Yeah. Well, I've got a lot of wheels.
And you like Indian?
I love Indian. It's all coming together, this plan.
Yeah.
I got a lot of wheels. I like Indian. So yeah, done. Oh yeah. How about a Gotway Monster for fruit and veg? What? How much would that be? Gotway Monster. How much we spent on fruit and veg? We got, what's that? 3 years supply of fruit and veg. Possibly. It would actually be worth it, though, wouldn't it? I mean, for me, because I'm obviously in a unique position, we got huge amounts of wheels sat in the warehouse. You can just say, I'm going to take that wheel, I'm going to trade it for something that I would consume anyway. It's a win-win. Indian takeaway. The veg shop owner.
Yeah, like in the old days.
Yeah,
Very
trading.
barter.
Like buttons and beans and stuff that you used to trade.
Yeah.
Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's have a look. Thank you for the feedback, Ian. Senate Perry, we should standardise on watts per mile. Watts per mile. What do? They do watt hour per mile in electric cars, don't they? Yeah. Last week you mentioned there are not many female EUC riders. I'm going to try teach the missus. Good. Not sure how she feels about it yet, though watch this space. Interestingly, we're going to have a video coming up where my lovely wife and Mike's partner, she is going to do it as well. Mara's got it all planned out, all sorted. That video, haven't you?
Possibly.
Possibly. So we're going to do that. So we're going to have a video where two exceedingly good ladies, learn to ride an electric unicycle. So keep an eye out for that. That is a video that's up and coming. There we go. Shall we play viewers' videos? 3 of them. 3 viewers' videos. No competition this week, but 3 viewers' videos. Let's play those. Far away. It's exciting. I haven't watched them yet.
Viewers' videos.
This is the future. Human error. Never. This is the future.
I think I'm perfect. Perfect. It's just perfect. Ox.
There we go. That is the viewers' videos. 3 of them. Thank you very much for submitting those. Interesting to watch. I quite like A. Carews' helmet. We're assuming it's the helmet as a whole unit rather than just some glasses that are put in there. I couldn't really tell. It's the first time I've seen that. As I said, I haven't already watched them. So I kind of need to find out that because I'd like to ride along at night with some fake eyes. Looks pretty cool. So if anyone knows what that is, can you comment below? Because I'm not sure. Never seen it before. I've seen the glasses you can get, which have got you can display whatever message you want, custom message scrolling across your glasses. But if that was an actual helmet, that's quite interesting. Have you heard about custom pillars for MCM5 and MSX? They lift the wheel with 10, 15 or 20 millimeters. No, I haven't. Say lift the wheel, I assume you mean lift the body up higher, because you can't really lift the wheel up. So you must be able to lift the body up higher, so your foot plates are higher off the ground. I can imagine them. I can imagine they're our thing, because it's just a solid lump of metal really that's milled out to hang the body of the unicycle on. If you don't know what the pillars are, they essentially clamp onto the axle and then they're bolted on either with shims or over the top with bolts to clamp onto the axle. And then your body of your unicycle all sits on those and your foot plates. So all the weight bearing is straight across the axle and everything's clamped to those pillars. Pretty sweet, but there we go. So no, I haven't heard of them. Let's put a link below if you want to where you've seen that. That'll be good. I'm interested to see those. Some people, if you're doing a lot of off-roading or really tight turns, being able to lift your foot plates up higher will definitely help, that's for sure. Stop you scuffing stuff. You get a bit more of this going on when you're riding, obviously the higher up you go, because your centre of gravity is getting higher and higher each time. The lower your centre of gravity, the more stable it is. Rob Hitch had a bit of fun with the Rev Heads app with the V8 options selected on my Ninebot 1 the other day. Rev Heads app, heard of it? Rightio, let's go and check it out. Rev Heads app. This is all news to me because I keep on top of things, don't I? Oh, look at this, it's going slow. My phone's going slow. I've opened the app store, it just says loading. Still says loading. I'll look up the Rev Heads app in a minute if I remember. Hey?
There's the new Samsung S20 Ultra.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is that the one with 104, 106
8.
megapixel, 108 megapixel? 4 cameras or 3? You got normal, wide, and then you've got how much? 100 times zoom optical?
Yeah.
Yeah, get in. See, I do keep up with this sort of stuff. He's surprised. He looks surprised.
You can replace the earphone with that.
Good joke. Replace the iPhone with a Android. Ah, brilliant. Let's have a little look. I'm going to look up Rev Heads. It still says loading. Rich Skull, I say borrow one of John's wheels for that. Now, I must have missed something. Let's have a little look. No, not missed anything. I don't know what you're on about, Rich. Sorry. Santa Perry, I'm super excited since we are only 1 week for when Jonathan's next video should be released. Is that very likely? Unlikely that Jonathan's going to release a video. He says he's going to release a video once a month. He hasn't done that, and it took a lot of pressure last time to get him to bring out the IKEA video. Oh, I'm ill. I'm ill. I'm lying in bed, not very well. Ian, the ribbon wire that connects the side lights, where can I get some from? Also, if that gets damaged, should I disconnect it from the mains board? Ian Williams, I've got to now remember what wheel you've got. Brilliant first name, by the way. It has to be noted. Ian Williams. Which wheel? Because you've listed MSX 100 volt, InMotion V8, and another MSX 100 volt, but with 2,200 watt hours. Makes no difference. Same board. Okay. Which wheel? Tell me. Tell me. People just mod using glasses. Okay, Patrick McCowan says. I want some of those. I want some of those LED glasses. You look good. Thank you very much. Nothing unusual there. Summer is coming. Cheers to you all. I cannot wait for summer. Come on. Let's just, if we could be cryogenically frozen for 2 months. Oh no, who would run the businesses? Oh well. Mario could. What? Good fun though. I messaged Carew to ask him to come on the ride out. So there's a ride out at some point. Rich Scott is arranging a ride out here in the UK that you'll definitely want to travel to if you like to ride wheels. Use John's wheel. This is Rich's idea. Use John's wheel to do the girls learning to ride video. Because it doesn't matter if it gets smashed up then, is it? 'Cause it's not mine. So, because remember Rich borrowed, were you there when Rich borrowed John's wheel on the ride out? and he really smashed it up. Came off it, didn't he? Coming down that bank. Got a picture of him. I posted it the other day. Rich sat on his bum. Went down the trail, came off it, and the wheels sort of smashed on the ground.
Is that this year?
No. It was that time that Rich blew his own board and then happily, without even a hesitation, just took John's other wheel when it was offered. And then proceeded to smash it up. So.
No, I haven't.
Okay, you haven't seen it there. There's a video out there of him coming off it, I think. So, Rob Hitch, regarding the Rev Heads app, download to your phone, connect to a Bluetooth speaker on your wheel, select an engine sound and turn the volume up. No, I don't think that's to do with the Rev Heads. So, Jack said, you look pale. Are you poorly? Very poorly, yeah, because the cold that Mario brought into the office and spread around made us funny enough, made us not well. So he's all right though. He came in, so good. Turned up for work.
Yeah, always.
He's like all day, but absolutely denies that me having a cold's got anything to do with him whatsoever. But what I've done is I've actually written it on the whiteboard in the office. I've written up the day of Mario brought cold into office or something like that, haven't I? I put the date. And that'll be up there for ages. Also, Phil smashed John's wheel this year. He did. He did. He broke the back of it. Yeah, he snapped the back of John's M Super. Jax, are you coming on the ride out? That's the question. Because you've got a YouTube channel, EUC Adventures, I am hoping that both of you are riding. Etspen Rise. What about a Kingsong 18L XL and 16S test with the new firmware? Feels like new wheels to me. Now, I have been on to a certain person in the office, beginning with M, ending in O, about the 16S firmware update. Fly. He will not do it. Have you done it yet? Should we do it live on air? Should we update your KS16S onto the latest firmware? App Store's working.
I guess.
Could we do it? And then you could report back next week. Stupid fly. Redheads. Redheads? Rev Heads. Sorry, I was listing apps here. It's like thinking, no, I want Rev Heads. I'm pretty sure I do. Or was it? I can't find anything on it. Rob, what was the name of that app? I'm supposed to be looking it up. I cannot find it. Rev Heads. Is it not on? Is it not iOS then? I presume. I'm searching for exactly what you wrote, and engine sounds. You mean? I don't get it though, because you're saying you're using it with 9 plus, 9 N plus, Ninebot plus, surely. N plus, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. If you mean it's just sounds, oh, that's the slider down and an 80D gone. Canon 80D with a £1,000 lens on it. That's gone off his wages. See under that then? Are we back up?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Think we are. Are we still on? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Are we? Hello? Hello? Anyone see us? Anyone? Let us know. We're on, aren't we? We're back. Woo! We're back! Not only did we go offline, we're now back online. We've done both things in one day. That is awesome. So on this show, we've done both. We've been online and offline and back online again. You know, excited about that? That's an achievement, isn't it? We're back. Yes. Cool. Let's wait for the next cut-off, shall we? Mario did that on purpose. You threatened his wages. It was a massive coincidence, isn't it? The moment I went, oh, that's an 80D gone on a £1,000 lens, off his wages, like, kink, oh, live stream's gone. Weirdly, he's back in again. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Right, shall we play the news? Shall we play the news before we lose our internet connection, which is highly likely?
Yeah.
Extra, 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 read all about it.
welcome to the news. Probably not up to date, but there we go. The World Chingay is equivalent to Mandarin word zungi, which means the art of costume and masquerade in the Hokkien dialect. In Singapore, the Chingay parade started in 1973 as a street parade to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Since then, it has evolved into an annual iconic event that showcases Singapore's rich and unique multi-ethnic and cosmopolitan cultures. The Wheelies, which is a Singapore electric unicycle group, were part of the parade. Let's have a look at the video. And we're live again. And whilst we're on the topic of carnivals and parade, probably means and parades, possibly.
Yeah.
He married, by the way, just a quick sort of slight thing. You went to university, didn't you? Screenwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next video comes from Sao Paulo, Brazil. EUCs will be featured in Brazil's Carnival Parade for the first time this year. The show will be held on the 23rd of February. But Marcio Canzayan, spelled, and the last three letters of that are Ian, I-A-N, shared a sneak peek from their last rehearsal. Let's watch a video from Brazil. That was very good, wasn't it? Lots of people riding around. Life can be a roller coaster with its ups and downs. And this next clip is a massive down for Landy from Gladiator's team. They were riding in Baltimore near the harbour when Landy hit an unseen dip in the pavement. And then this followed.
Oh! My God! Don't jump! No! It's too late! It's too late! It's too late! Can't be before. It's too late. Don't! You can't be before that. That's gone, bro. I'm sorry.
That is a massive shame, isn't it? But from what I gather, he's going to get given another one. Possibly. On the thing. The guys were able to rescue the wheel with a hooked fishing pole, but it was in the water for way too long, so the board and batteries were gone. They were still there physically, but broken. But they were able to salvage the footplates, tyre and shell. And I would hope inner tube too. The Gladiators are counting on the community to pull together and help replace Landy's Nikola Plus. The AMP Collective, a Washington DC based retailer and service provider of electric unicycles, has agreed to pitch in and to donate a brand new Nikola Plus if they raise $1,000 towards it. So that's why they've created a GoFundMe campaign, and so far have raised just under half of that sum. Got to be careful not to read into the next article, just double checking. Good. Now we're going to go over to Russia, I believe. Yes? Where... Confused still by this. We were in Singapore, Brazil, and now let's visit Russia. That was smooth, wasn't it? That's smooth. On Twitter, Roman Romanov shared this awesome video of a street cleaner clearing up snow off a footpath in Moscow. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, you can always count on your wheel, as shown in this clip. And the last, but most certainly not least, of the news stories comes from just across the water. 2 or 3 weeks ago, we mentioned the Winter Games in Belgium. Well, they were held this weekend, and thanks to some footage from David van de Voorde, Mario made a short clip of the obstacle courses. I was looking at me like, why isn't he reading what I've written? I'm just missing words out. Apart from the challenges, there was a first-person view drone racing, EUC dance show, a group ride, and much more. It looked like a fantastic event, and today the results of the different competitions were released. So congratulations to the winners, and well done Belgian Wheelers and Eastskate EU for organising it. And I believe we have a little video to watch, don't we, Mario? Let's watch that now then. Boom. There we go. That is the end of this week's news. That event looked very good, didn't it? I thought. Loads of different types of wheels and stuff. Any scooters there? Did you see any scooters in there at all when you were watching the video? Did they have scooters?
Yeah.
They did?
And one wheels.
And 1 wheels. Better than 2. Beautiful. Let's just check on here. So we've got breaking news. Mario gets fired again. Very true. It would be, how many times have you been fired?
I've lost count.
You've lost count. Any news about a monster update in 2020? Nope, not heard anything at all, but that's not unusual. I sent you a link, Ian, Too Big Sound on chat by email. Cool. Thank you. Ian Williams, the ribbon wire that connects to the side lights is for my M Super X volt, 100 volt. Where can I get some from? And if it's a damaged ribbon, should I disconnect the main board until I get repaired? You probably want to disconnect it if you can. Yeah. In terms of the side lights. Oh, phone's ringing. What? Hello?
Oh, hello.
All right.
I like your videos.
Yeah.
I like your mugs.
Thanks.
They're nice mugs.
They're nice mugs, yeah.
Who gave you those mugs?
I've already mentioned that, Ian, at the thing. But I'm on a live show at the moment, so.
Oh, are you?
Okay.
Oh, hello, everybody. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
See you later then. Bye. What was I saying? Yeah, I would remove the LED if you can. Just disconnect it from the board. Job done until you get a new one. We did have min at one point. I don't think we've got any more left though. So we can at some point. It's only 5 volt though, so you're not going to be too bad. It's not like it's running loads through it. So was that you, Stride? Was it? Any idea? Mary doesn't know. I can't say I've ever seen a snowplow in my life. Senator Perry says, hi, Ian's wife. That started now. People go, oh, hello. Everybody's just waiting. In fact, we should have a competition each week where you have to write in, hi, Ian's wife, at the point where she rings. And whoever nails it exactly gets the... What do they get? I don't know. £10 store credit? I don't know. It's probably worth more than that, isn't it? To be fair. Right. Yeah, so that's a good competition, I think. What have you got, Mario? What's the last bit of video you've got lined up for us today? Tell me. Please tell me.
M10 3 video.
M10 3. How long is it?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
26 seconds.
We're at 50 minutes in the show. Should we play? Comment now. Should he play the sneaky peeky of the M10 3 video review? The punctured M10 3 video review. Which we have to keep pumping the tyre up because it's got the stuff in it. Keeps going down. Probably because it had 3 tacks in it. If you haven't already, go and follow us on Instagram because you'd have seen those pictures. And on our Facebook page as well. No one's commenting. It still says we're live. Has everyone died? Possibly. No, we're still there yet. So, got any funnies? Or you were looking down at the point at that time, so I was pointing at Mario. That's funny. Someone's saying, sure, we could watch it. That's one person. And Rob Hitch said, yep. So, let's play the Anti-Panties arrived. Yeah, let's watch that M10 3 video, whatever it is. Yeah, go for it.
Peeky, peeky.
Boom. There we go. That is like a little sneaky peeky of the M10 3 review video. Interesting video, as you might have noticed. That's very good. When it's shorter, that's so much better, that was. I've just seen it. That's funny. What did anyone think of that M10 3 sneaky peeky?
There was a lot of action.
There was a lot of action in that video. Anyone, any thoughts on it? Everyone's gone really quiet. Or they're really typing and it's far behind. Unless they've all just switched off now. Gone, I'll tell you what. Sansbury says, well, guess the golden retriever getting the business was something. Should that make the final cut? Or was that just a privilege for you guys that are watching now on the live feed? Or do you think that should make the main video? Mario had a lot longer version than that. But I got him to reduce it down because, yeah. It's sort of a bit cringy. It's a bit, yeah. But you can watch too much, can't you? It's almost like you don't agree. They're going, not sure you really can. Oh, brilliant. If you're not watching this and you're listening to this, you do need to go back and watch the sneaky peeky, by the way. Some of you will have headphones in at work because you're naughty. But I suppose you're better than actually watching it and having headphones in. But yeah, you need to see that to appreciate it. Or feel sick. Ian Williams, hi Ian, did you see the review of the M Super X Pro by EVX in New York? He said it's just a glorified 84 volt, but it will go up hills faster. Exactly right. It's not a Pro as such, from what I can understand. It's just a more torquey version of the wheel. So, yeah. Can't really say a lot about that, to be honest. We haven't got one. We've asked for one, but they're not back in yet. Gotway. They haven't gone back. Did they come back to the 17th or something? I'm not massively keen on ordering that Pro version. Probably will, though. We've got it on the site now, but not sure. And they're not actually sure on the price. So if people are offering to pre-order, if there's sellers out there that are saying, we're selling this wheel, they don't actually know the price yet, because they said it might, most likely will change, is the last word I had on them. Last week sometime. So, yeah, glad we didn't put it up for pre-order ages ago. One, because we thought it was going to be a Pro version of what was already on the market, when it actually seems to be just more torquey, is it essentially what it is, and that light, and the speaker. But yeah, there's that, and then there's also the price seems to be a bit of an unknown at the moment. So yeah, there we go. We will be getting the 100 volt M Super X in there as well. So we do the 84 volt and the 100 volt MSX. So if you're thinking of getting that, we will have that in. If you want the proper 2-year warranty on it, then yeah, we should be getting them in. All being well, we've just got to wait for them to come back. Got to come back and confirm it all out. So by the way, Norbert says, is the InMotion VAF finally out of the box? Still sat there. It's been out of the box, hasn't it, once? It said, hello, and it went back in again. So I probably need to get a video of the review done. It depends on weather. It is weather dependent. And when we had the 2 good days, I did 60 miles in a day, and I split it across the Monster and the KS16X. I stuck over the 2 days 80 miles, I think I did. Obviously in spare time. I didn't spend the whole day doing that. Map my ride, I'll tell you. Let's have another look here. So if I go to my workouts, I did, yeah, so on the 5th, it must have been good weather. Yeah, it was good weather on the 5th of February and the 6th, and it's been bad weather ever since. So I did 33.77 miles, then I went back out and did 7 miles, then I went back out and did 19.32 miles, and then I did 9 miles, 10 miles, and 2.1 miles. That was to pick up Chinese takeaway. Cantonese style chicken, no pineapple, and small chips. Oh, I'm playing chow mein for the missus. So, yeah, good for picking up that. 2.1 miles, yeah, mile in, mile out. Yeah, see, it's mile into centre of town. And how long did I didn't put 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes including paying for it. So I went in there, I ride in because they think it's hilarious. So I ride along straight up, there's some step things, you go over the little thing and you go through, grab the door, fly in, say yay, go up to the counter, beep, and then back out again. So it was 10 minutes that journey, 2.1 miles. Not bad. It was cold, the temperature was cold, don't think it gives me the temperature, but anyway. So yeah, I did all I can on that, and so I need to get the V8F in, but if the temperature's good, then that, and I did that, the takeaway run, because I take photos. So what I do is I use Map My Ride. If you don't use Map My Ride, I recommend it. So what I've actually got here, and you're probably not going to, definitely not going to see it now because I closed it. But I take photos of, basically I take photos of it. So I think I've got a load of, yeah, showing it's massively overexposed in there. But anyway, I take a photo of the wheel when I come back from the journey, so when I complete the workout, so it says complete workout, and I take a photo of the wheel so then I can keep track of which wheel it was. So the Chinese run was done on KS16X. The 9.2 miles was done on a on the Monster. 8.84 miles was done on the Monster. Monster with the MSX mudguard screwed into the back. So I fitted an MSX mudguard to enable me to start doing some more miles on the Monster. Because the problem with the Monster is it's got no mudguard. And the weather's been so bad that the mud's been flying up, so I haven't been using the Monster, I haven't been sticking miles on it because the weather's been so bad, because of the mudguard. I'm not going out, I've got those new Alpine trousers that we got in, I'm not going out and getting them covered in mud. So now I've fitted that, I've started going back out on it in the nice weather, so yeah. Devastatio EUC. Oh, I'm late. He's in the house though. Welcome. Delmeek C. I tried that Colt X Vans 14 by 2.2 tyre and it's a no good. I was expecting to be wider and higher, but turned out exactly the same size as a standard one. Okie dokie. Although they are advertised at 14 by 2.2, it actually had 14 by 2.125 embossed on the side. Okay, on the tyre sidewall. No point in changing them unless you want the coloured tyre. Okay, that was from last week sometime, I think that show was. EUC Adventures, new off-road tyre coming soon for my MSX. Steve Skull kindly let me test his on Saturday. Makes a big improvement for off-road riding. That's a real knobbly tyre they've got on that. Did we film it in the video, didn't we? If you look at the Winter Madness video, it's up. Steve Skull's MSX is on there, leant against the wall, and I've got a close-up shot of it showing that tyre, a real knobbly tyre. Really, really good for off-road, so recommended. And there was no modification to the MSX, unbelievably. Which is strange because you'd think it would rub the sidewall of the sidewall would rub the MSX. It doesn't. It's remarkable, really. But there we go. And again, it's supposed to make a really big improvement. I just rely on skill rather than using cheats like knobbly tyres and side pads to do high jumps. I think you should be able to do those things without cheating. What do you think, Mario?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you can cheat. It makes everything easier, doesn't it? But in the end, who really wins? You're just letting yourself down by cheating.
You're cheating yourself.
You're cheating yourself. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you know, shame on you for cheating. That dog seems excited by the EUC. It was Mario's influence. James Mucklin says my ride is great. Ian Williams, that's why I got the MSX 100 volt 2020 watt hour as a faster than Pro and goes much further. Light points down at the ground, 10M in front, uphill or downhill, always points at ground. There we go. Right, we are towards the end of the show. We have had a lot of people on. Tony Mandan says MSX Pro, one more light, one more speaker, more torque but less speed. Not really what I call an upgrade. I would totally agree. What did Apple bring out recently? They said it's something Pro, didn't they? And it's not really Pro. It was a bit like meh. Was it the ear things, the AirPods, or something like that? It was one of those things. It's a bit like what you're talking about with this. You just stick the people are starting to stick the name Pro on stuff, and so Pro is going to lose all its meaning, which is a bit of a massive shame, really, isn't it? Because they could have just called it like the MSX Torque or something like that, because it's really torquey. So for the heavier rider, or
MST.
Yes, MST, MSXT.
No, without the X.
Get rid of the X.
It's M Super something.
M Super something.
Yeah.
M Super Torque.
Yeah.
Something different. Sticking the name Pro on it just ruins the word Pro. Yeah. It's a bit annoying, really, because I'd like Pro to be reserved for. So if they brought out something that was absolutely epic, like a 3,500 watt motor and huge batteries, and then call that the Pro. Don't call a little tweak a Pro. What's the point? There is no point. It just ruins the word. So there we go. Right, everybody. I say we will be getting the 100 volt MSX in. We'll get more 84 volt MSXs in because we're out. But we're waiting for Gotway to get back from their holiday. Stroke, having to stay home because of the illnesses out there. But all that sort of stuff's coming back in. We just sold out of Z10s as well, so I haven't got any more of those in. But summer is around the corner. But just give us an email, info@speedyfeet.co.uk if you want to see what we've got in. The site should be accurate in terms of stock control. So if it's there and it says add me to cart, you can purchase it. So go and check out the merch. We've got hoodies on there that you can go and purchase if you like. We've got stickers and stuff like that, which we usually throw in with orders anyway. T-shirts, all sorts. So like this video if you haven't already. Go to our Instagram, follow us there, Twitter, etc. Facebook page. Go and come on there. electricpeople.org. Go and add your content. You can add your viewers' videos on Electric People if you want. But you've got to go to the video section, go to post videos under electric unicycles, and then you go across and add your video, and then Mario pick that up. But it is now time elapsed. Gone. Finito. End. Final. Done. So we will see you next Wednesday. Send in your viewers' videos. Send them in. Send them in. We had 3 this week. How many more do we need to another competition? I thought you'd know it straight.
2 more.
2 more. We need 2 more videos to do a viewers competition where you can get 25 quid store credit at speedyfeet.co.uk. So again, smash the like button and we will see you next week. Thank you very much for joining in. Stay safe, ride safe and sensible. And we'll see you as the days get longer and brighter and sunnier, warmer, and I start wearing a t-shirt instead of thermal tops. Cheers guys. Thanks for joining. See you next week.